May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, has been out for about a week at this point, which means that you've got something to celebrate Star Wars Day with. But is it worth the price point of $70? We'll tell you all about it. I'm Troy, and he's Greg. We're from Marks on Games. And today, we're telling you about the ongoing sale and ongoing issues for Jedi Survivor. Now, on with the story. The links to all the articles I'm referencing can be found in the video description. Before we get into those, what's up, Greg?
What up?
May the 4th be with you, my friend.
Always.
And tomorrow is Revenge of the 5th. So keep that in mind. Keep Star Wars Day going, everybody. But we'll turn it into Star Wars Week. How about that?
It's Star Wars life for me, dude.
There you go. But I wanted to dive into this because there is some interesting stuff. I know you said you haven't played Jedi Survivor just yet. I haven't
downloaded it. I have not played it.
I don't have any way to play it.
For those who don't know, I think you get a 10-hour trial with Game Pass on Xbox. So
there you go.
Again,
hack for you all.
Greatest value in video game history. So I'm just going to point that out too.
Yeah, there you go. But you guys can go check it out on there. But I don't have a way to play it because other than the Switch, I don't have current gen systems, and the Switch obviously doesn't get all the games to current gen. So, and I am not a PC gamer. I've said that in other videos. I don't have a computer with capability, and I'm not willing to spend that kind of money on one of those computers. But either way, I know I'll be called a filthy casual by many because, you're one of those console gamers, huh? That make up the majority of gamers in the world.
I still love when people argue that crap like it's a thing.
Right.
Like if you're playing on something, it makes you a gamer. Doesn't matter what you're playing on.
Yeah, well, you're not a true gamer because you didn't spend $5,000 on a custom-built computer off of some website.
No, I'm a true human that pays my bills. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Well, either way, I wanted to get into. We're going to start with some positive news and get into some of the crud with it, and
because the crud is what gets hit. So let's be real.
Exactly. Well, we'll start with the good stuff first here, and the people who made the video game actually addressed some of the issues, so we'll get into that towards the end as well, so stick around. But first, we're going to go to an article from Polygon.com. They said, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is already $10 off a May the 4th special or a make good on a buggy launch. Who cares? It's a deal. Which, hard to argue that. But they said it didn't
I can argue that $10 being a deal in today's economy is nothing, but that's me nitpicking.
It'll buy you a couple gallons of milk. There you go. But it didn't take long for the first discount on Star Wars Jedi Survivor to show up. 3 days after its launch, in fact. Amazon is selling the physical versions of the game for PS5 and Xbox Series X for $59.99, normally $69.99. Just check the coupon box to get the discount. Given the current state of the game, we'd normally refrain from telling you about a deal like this. But for one, Turtle... I don't. What the hell is Turgle? It's like turtle with a G. Either way,
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna get shunned now.
Turgle was a frog-like individual who was attacked by Bedlam Raiders in front of Pyloon's saloon.
That's right. It's within the last game. I haven't played the last game in a while, dude. So that's why it didn't dawn on me. It was from the. It was the Star Wars. It was the. This is the sequel to it. Is it Fallen Order? I think it was.
Fallen Order, yeah.
Yeah, it was in Fallen Order.
Okay, I haven't reached that part in the game yet. Yes, I know. I'm still playing it, but this isn't really a defense. This is actually going against me. But I've got a mountain of games I'm still working on. Okay, so leave me the hell alone.
Between all the free games that I've been given over the months, every month with Games of Gold, all the games I own, it is 241. I guarantee I've only beaten about 4 of them.
But is Turgle really a freaking reason to buy this game? I realize it's probably just a throwaway joke.
Might have that stupid Jar Jar Binks effect. I don't know.
Yeah, for me that would be a reason not to buy it. But either way,
those weird off characters in Star Wars people flock to right away.
Like the porg.
I'm not knocking Baby Yoda, but that's the biggest offender.
Yeah, right. Well, that one and
even the damn name, by the way.
Like I said, you remember the Porg from, I think, was it The Last Jedi? Yeah, that one freaking blew up. And they had hardly any screen time, and when they did, they were not significant at all. Regardless,
at least the Ewoks got significantly involved and helped destroy the Empire.
Yeah, which is good or bad depending on who the hell you talk to.
I met one of the real Ewoks one time. It was really cool.
Nice. Wasn't one of them Warwick Davis?
I believe so. Oh.
Getting back to this, though, secondly, Jedi Survivor is a really good game that Star Wars fans shouldn't miss. And today, Respawn and EA shared details on a patch coming to consoles tomorrow, May 2nd. Obviously,
let me just stop you right there. Do you remember that conversation we had off there a couple weeks ago about patches being a crutch?
Yeah.
Boom!
Yep. There you go, man. But either way, that claims to fix a bunch of issues. The update already hit PC, where the game's issues at launch were more dire than on console. It's possible that its bigger performance-related flaws will disappear very soon. Who knows how much more the SSD space the update... let me try this again. The update will eat up, though on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, the base game requires a 100 gigabyte download, even if you buy the disc version. Man, 100 gigabyte download out
the game.
Gate.
I'm gonna look at just the regular one. The base game is 135 gigs on the Xbox.
Man, so they were lowballing it.
Yeah.
God.
Now,
man.
hold on. I want to just point something out here real quick. Hold on. Okay, so Grand Theft Auto 5 with online, so it's the story in the online, 99 gigs.
God. I realize it's an older game, but jeez, man.
Master Chief Collection. There's 5 games within that one. Okay, Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and Halo Reach. 116 gigs. 5 games.
There you go. Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2, one more. 105 gigs. That's a huge game, by the way.
It is. It very much is. Another one of those games sitting in my graveyard of games I need to beat, by the way. And I'll probably never beat it, but it is what it is.
Giggity.
Good God. But either way, yeah. So there you go. I did want to get into another article here from comicbook.com that talks about the actual issues that we were just mentioning. What they say is Star Wars Jedi Survivor fans, quote, done with this embarrassment, end quote, after terrible launch. Star Wars Jedi Survivor has released on PC, PS5, Xbox Series S, and Xbox Series X, and has been getting rave reviews. Right now, its Metacritic scores are 87, 86, and 79 on Xbox Series X, PS5, and PC, respectively. These reviews, especially the console ones, are solid. That said, the game has been getting slammed all over social media for its widespread performance issues. Thankfully, if you're on console, these issues aren't super extreme. If you're on PC,
should be. Sorry.
If you're on PC, though, it's bad.
I'm getting a letter.
Of course. If you're on PC, though, it's bad, which is why the game has been getting slammed with negative reviews on Steam. The issues are so bad and the backlash so loud that developer Respawn Entertainment even issued a response to the situation. We'll get to that in a minute. That said, the response and upcoming fixes are going to come too late for some players. This game has likely already sold a few million copies and will sell millions more down the line, but right now it's left a sour taste in the mouth of many. To this end, some are already saying that they are done with the game. I mean, that kind of sucks for them. Kind of sucks for them because didn't you already give them your money? I mean, I don't think they care, man.
Also, we just, not to go back when we said, but they're going to patch it. So why are you done with something that will be fixed? We have agreed that it's a crutch and stupid, but they are going to, in fact, fix it. So
didn't they have to do something like that? Like, wasn't Cyberpunk completely broken to begin with? Oh,
Lord. It wasn't just a frame rate issue with them. It was glitches galore and invisible walls and hell of crap.
Well,
and now it's like awesome.
Yeah, but we know somebody that never experienced any of that, even though literally everybody else did. So,
Yeah, they got the one disc.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, they fixed it and it's a great game now. So I don't know, like
it's awesome now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I get the frustration. I'm not saying their frustration is not justified, but don't freaking give up on it right off the bat because you're ticked off, man. Especially if they're going to fix it.
This isn't Sega or PlayStation 1 or N64 or something. They can be fixed.
Right. Yeah. So I just don't get that. But
also, on a side note, an EA game with a problem? No freaking way.
I know. I was shocked too, but either way. I did want to play a little bit. This kind of solidifies kind of what we were talking about, or personifies what we were talking about with somebody actually playing the game. It's from a Twitter user.
Actually.
I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce his name right. Mudahar at Ordinary Gamers. So I just wanted to play a little bit of this.
I was just like having fun, laughing around, but I'm done at this point, dude. 22 frames, bro. Respawn EA. How they could sell this for $80 is insanity. Like, you must knew this game is bad. People on Steam know it's bad. And from what I've heard, it's not much better on the PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. Although I'm pretty sure they get a more consistent frame rate than that. Yeah, I'm just going to load up Microsoft PowerPoint, dude. I'm done with this.
What the hell does that have to do? Oh, I'm done playing this game. I'm going to go pull up PowerPoint. What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to make us like a stab at him. It's like, oh, the graphics are better on PowerPoint or something. I don't fully understand it. I'm just grasping at straws here. I mean, he has 755.2 thousand followers. So there you go. Getting back to just wrapping this up. As noted, Respawn Entertainment has already come out and faced the music, promising improvements and fixes, quote, soon. That said, after a string of terrible PC releases, many PC gamers are fed up and thus not accepting the apology. Oh, well, how dare you? To be fair...
man, I hope they I don't know if PC's a thing, because I know it's Microsoft, but whoever is like the head person, I hope they survive.
Yeah, right. And to be fair, the PC versions of many recent major releases have been a mess. So another person, Ben at Videotech... Another person on Twitter, Ben at VideoTechX on Twitter said, I am so done with these pathetic apologies from game companies, despite the numerous issues we've faced with The Last of Us for PC, the GTA trilogy, and Cyberpunk. It seems we're still enduring the same cycle of disappointing and broken releases from these publishers.
Okay, now I don't work in video games, so I'm not trying to defend anybody, but the benefit of the doubt, maybe all these things are easily missed if it keeps happening.
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, games are bigger and better than ever now, so...
Bigger, better, better.
I really don't know. Yeah, basically. So I really don't know what goes into all this and why it's getting repeatedly missed with multiple titles and multiple companies. I don't get it.
Very few games do I buy out of the gate anymore. Like, I haven't even gotten 2K23, WWE, and damn, man, our whole channel is based on pro wrestling. Like, I don't get games out of the gate anymore. I'll be getting Breath of the Wild out of the gate, but I have to.
Right. Well,
Grand Theft Auto 6, if that ever happens, that'll be one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Rockstar is usually pretty good about this. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 launched, as far as I know, without any issues. So
I never heard anything bad about it, outside of the online component not getting any love, which I guess I could understand.
Well, I mean, I suppose when it takes you 10 years to release one video game, you got plenty of time, but still. Yep. Going to what the actual @EA Star Wars account tweeted, they said, we are aware that Star Wars Jedi Survivor isn't performing to our standards for a percentage of our PC players, in particular, those with high-end machines or certain specific configurations. For example, players using cutting-edge multi-thread chipsets designed for Windows 11 were encountering problems on Windows 10, or high-end GPUs coupled with lower-performing CPUs also saw unexpected frame rate loss. Rest assured, we are working to address these cases quickly.
For those of you who do not know, the first part of that is called a forum tweet.
Yeah, right.
That's what I was laughing at.
Yeah, make sure you put you plug in the name of the game and boom, ready to go.
Maybe throw in the issues, but be very vague with the words.
Yeah, right. Plug in the name of the game, plug in the certain console that it's affecting, boom, ready to go. ChatGPT could write these letters nowadays, and I think most of them are. To wrap up what they said here, while there is no single comprehensive solution for PC performance, the team has been working on fixes we believe will improve performance across a spectrum of configurations. We are committed to fixing these issues as soon as possible, but each patch requires significant testing to ensure we don't introduce new problems. Thanks for understanding, and apologies to any of our players experiencing these issues. We will continue to monitor performance across all platforms and share update timing as soon as it is available. The Star Wars Jedi team.
I just want to say, if you guys did all these in-depth testings before you release games, maybe we have these problems. But
so my question is, did all beta testers just get fired in the last few years? Is that one of those?
Or do they know what the hell they're looking for?
Yeah, right. It's like either you're hiring bad people or you just fired everybody. It's either or. I don't understand
The main issue is a frame rate issue, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you beta test for that. It's just in the game or it's not. The developers.
I suppose something like that's easy to miss.
You get an invisible wall or something, and yeah, okay, you can catch that. But
some of this, I don't understand how you miss it. Something like a frame rate issue, yeah, it's pretty easy to miss. I get that. I'm
not an expert. I shouldn't be one on our YouTube channel.
Exactly. But just to wrap up what comicbook.com said, they said, thankfully, the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions don't run as poorly as the PC version. However, they aren't perfect from a performance standpoint. For example, the Xbox Series X version has some pretty major optimization issues that are hard not to notice. Meanwhile, the PS5 frame rate can be very inconsistent during specific parts of the game and suffers from tearing. That does it for this, though. Those are the issues. I will ask for you to comment down below if you're getting the game or if you already have gotten it. If you already have it, have you experienced any of the frustrations with it that we've been talking about, or maybe some other issues that we didn't mention here? And if you haven't gotten it,
we're going to get in trouble.
Will this ongoing sale convince you to spend any money on this? Like I said, $10 off for the time being. So, hey, back to the old price point of video games. How about that? They act like that's a deal. Oh, man. Like, you mean I can get this brand new game for the price of a brand new game like 5 years ago? That's amazing.
There are idiots that will call that a deal, too.
But anyway, besides commenting down below, please share this video around to everyone you know. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this here channel, and click that little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content. I am Troy. He's been Greg. We're from Marks on Games. And we'll see you next time.